Hello and welcome to another Play 2 Plays. My name is Shaun and today I'm taking a look at Scarlet Nexus. It's a new sort of action slasher anime based game from Bandai Namco. Huso was speaking about it a couple of weeks ago on the last Pixelcast, and he spent some time with it and he said it was really cool what they the way the combat ties into both your physical attacks and your powers. And so I'm currently doing the review for it, and I thought, you know, what better way to help show off some of those powers and abilities than to do a player 2 plays. So here we go. So because I don't want to spoil any of the story aspects, I'm just going to be going through an area that I've already cleared, show you how sort of the abilities work and build up and whatever in the combat, and yeah, go from there, and hopefully show off some pretty cool stuff and don't look too horrible as I play. So there's no guarantee on that though, so if I do go terrible, I apologize in advance. So thankfully no fall damage, so I can just jump down. Basically, this you live in a world that's you know, it's technologically advanced because everybody's linked by technology and stuff. However, like a lot of people have special powers. The majority of people are born with powers, abilities. Some are more powerful than others. But here we go. So boom. Alright, so these are just little things that are just, you know, I just want to get rid of them, and then I'm going to end up getting something bigger to fight. So let's just clear these guys out. So yeah, so most people have powers of some sort, but only some, and well, those that are especially powerful are usually scattered for what's called the OSF. I think it's the other security force is literally what it's called, because these creatures that I'm fighting are referred to, they're called others. That's their designation. Ooh, okay. Call your allies, strengthen your bonds. Okay, alright, let's do that then. Yep. Oh, nice. Boom, there we go. There's one of them down. Yeah, so damn, that distracted me from what I was talking about. So that's why I'm getting hit, because I got distracted. But anyway, yeah, these creatures are called others. The game hasn't explained to me where they actually came from yet. So it's just sort of I'm just sort of, you know, hoping, I figure I'll get an explanation of some sort, but that remains to be seen. The storyline is like, there's a few cliched things in there, but I must admit the storyline isn't quite going the way I thought it was. So alright, here we go. Alright, so these are the sort of more powerful things. Alright, so what I can also do is, I've got two people fighting with me. I can make use of well, my whole team's abilities. So there's 4 people in my team, but I can only have 2 with me at a time. So get out of there, get out of that AoE. So alright, so what we'll do, alright, so we'll use this power, Luca's one, in which he's a teleporter. So it essentially allows me to get close faster. Oh, okay, so we'll go to this one. This one's a defense-based power, where each of these things will only last for a certain amount of time as well. So you got to sort of do what you need to do. Because this style is more of a shield, what it actually does is it'll reduce as you take damage. So another one I've got, it's a clairvoyance. This one's not so useful here. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we've got this guy down. Oh. Okay. So yeah. The last one is probably my favorite one at the moment. Oh, someone's down. Okay. Let's alright, let me just put the shield back on so I don't get hurt. There we go. Got the revive done. So yeah, the last one is a cool one. Alright, so now I've got a pile of flames as well. There we go, which that can inflict burning status. It can basically, if you there are certain others which will secrete oil and stuff. So using that after you've got them covered in oil means you'll then come on, where's the... It's supposed to let me... Oh, there we go, there we go. Alright, let's see if I can make this. So, every so often in the world, you'll find these ones that are under L2, which obviously do massive... They take a bit of time to fire up, but once you do get them powered up, they do massive amount of damage and whatever. So, there's two ways that you can really take something out. You can just keep wailing on it until its health is gone, or there's what's known as the it's what's known as a brain crush. So basically you run down its armor enough, which is the yellow, the red is its health and the yellow bar is its brain crush. See, so now I've got a prompt for L2, bang, I do that, that screws it up. Now because I've been fighting for a little bit now, I've activated what's basically a brain drive. So I basically get a power up in my attacks, and it'll actually give me a health recovery boost as well, so I don't have to worry about taking damage quite so much. Oh, did I kill them both? Oh, I did. Okay. The one downside to the brain drive is that it will continue running even when you're out of combat. So if you exit combat, it will still run, and it will still deplete. Now hopefully something's down here. Something will spawn in down here. Nah, I can't be that lucky, can I? No. Okay. Oh, okay, there's a few things there, so... But how do I get to there is the question. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get up to that area. I mean, I've got a double jump, but that's not going to get me quite all the way up there. Alright, what we might do is we're going to quickly... Ooh. Actually, let's go abandoned subway. This is a nice big area. So, right. So we'll go running through here. There'll be plenty of things to fight and kill. And actually, yeah, there's some cool environmental tricks here as well. So, right. Bang. Well, see, this one's gone invisible now. So here's where the clairvoyance power comes in handy, because I can now see where it is when it goes invisible. Bang. There we go, brain crush. And these powers, you can activate and deactivate them on you as much as you want. They do have a set timer for how long they'll last, but you're able to, like, even if you just want to turn it on for one blow, you can literally do that and then turn it back off again afterwards. So, alright, let's see what other creatures we've got down here. I know there's aha. Oh, damn. When I originally went through here, I had a team member that would make me invisible. So, let's, oh, they haven't noticed me yet, so here we go. Bang. There we go. Nothing like hurling a train at some enemies for, you know, a few extra points. So, and all these little pickups that I'm doing are sort of information on the enemies that I'm taking out. They're not necessarily, not super important to a degree. Like I haven't had to really grind just yet, but I have noticed that you use those sorts of things to pay for the upgrades of gear and buy new weapons and stuff. So while I haven't had to grind yet, I think I'm going to get to a point shortly where I'm going to have to. Alright, so this guy's a brain yawn. He will pop up around me and behind me. He is a pain in the ass. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, it's not going to hit him at all, is it? No. Okay. That felt wasted. Alright. Boom. Bring that. There we go. Okay. Oh, oh. Okay, where's he going to come up? There, that's where he's coming up. What I can also do is, so I can not only take their powers, but I can sort of call them in for a big attack that's going to then do a decent amount of damage. Does a decent amount of damage to the opponent, but it also takes a huge chunk of their or it's called SAS. Strategic Arms System is what it's referred to in the game. So yeah, it takes a chunk off of that, big chunk off there, and so it's sort of a, like, it doesn't take too long for the stuff to build up, so that's pretty good. But yeah, it's I'm actually really enjoying this game. Like the combat, it's one of those, you know, you hear it all the time. Oh, easy to play but difficult to master. You know, easy to learn, difficult to master. Sorry, is the words I was looking for. So yeah, it's definitely, like as I said, the storyline is interesting so far, and I'm keen to see just where it goes. One thing on the storyline is I'm pretty sure that there's actually two separate storylines, because when you start the game, you've got the choice of this character that I'm using, Yuito, and another one called Kasane. Now, when you choose whichever one you choose, they end up sort of on different sides of the battle. So different sides of an issue, and you actually square up against each other. So I mean, I haven't played through with Kasane, so I can't say definitively yet that yes, there will be two different sides, but I'm pretty sure, given the way the storyline has gone, that that's what would actually happen. With certain bits, you know, obviously paired up between all of them. Okay, let's see if I can hit a few with the train. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to hit any of them. Oh, got a couple. Cool, so there's only that dude left. Sweet! Alright, now I do remember the first time I came in here, I took on someone that kicked my ass big time. So we'll see if it happens again. It very well might. Oh, there we go. I've got that brain drive active again. And what I'll do is I'll be able to, because this is going to be a sustained fight, I'll actually be able to show you how the other aspect of combat, the brain field, works. So, which is actually a whole different style of combat again. But I'm going to save that because there's going to be a harder, much harder opponent coming than these things. Okay, there we go. All right. Ah, yep. So it's one of these things again. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, I got that in the right spot, didn't I? Oh wow. Drilled him quick. Alright, is there something else gonna spawn in? No. Damn. Okay. I kinda lied when I said I'd show you the brain field thing. It will come, trust me, it will come. So oh, here we go. I'll just use it on these guys. It's way overkill for what I actually need to do to beat these guys. But you know, it shows it off. So the thing is with this game mode, this combat mode, you actually have yourself in you'll actually find yourself with a time limit. You only get about 25 seconds. Like, you're pretty powerful in here, but you only get 25 seconds, 30 seconds to use it, or you can actually, if you don't either finish the fight or exit back out of it, you're likely to end up with a game over screen. So yeah, that's definitely not what you want to do. Now, the teleporter dude also has the ability to get you through some walls. Not every wall, but if there's a grate or something that you can see, he'll actually get you through that, and you know, can lead to some useful pickups. So, so storyline wise, it's told in the form of phases, which is just sort of like chapters, and you do end up using it. Oh crap! What did I do there? You end up basically, you've got to build up your team bonds as well. So if you've played a Fire Emblem game, then it's very similar to that in that, you know, you're building up their you know, friendship level and whatever. So hang on, how can I show this? Hang on, if I go. Yep, here we go. So yeah, so these are the 4 different things. So because I've been engaging with these characters, I've been getting them some gifts that they like, and having conversations with them in what are called bond episodes. I've got these guys up to level 3, so rather than just having, well, except that dude, he's only level 2. Rather than just having basic access to the power, I've got a few other things. Like every so often they'll pop in front of me and take a hit so I don't suffer any damage, or, you know, I've got that extra bonus attack with 3 out of the 4 of them, and that assault vision prompt that came up earlier. Excuse me. So, you know, it's definitely useful to build these things up, and unlike a game like Fire Emblem, there's where there's so many different characters, and you know, you got to try and keep track of what they like. With these guys, you literally, it will tell you, it will show whatever item you're picking. It will show you who you can give it to. You know, if someone will like it a little bit, it'll have a small heart. If someone will love it, they've got a big heart. So it makes it a hell of a lot more user friendly for those that want to get through. You don't have to watch all the Bond episodes, but I've sort of found myself doing that just to sort of just so I don't miss anything, and learn a bit more about my teammates. Oh, there we go, killed those guys fairly easily. So yeah, it can, those sorts of things, you know, when you're at your hideout in between your missions, do sort of, you could say they're a bit of filler and whatever, but it's not too bad overall. I'm at about 10 hours in at the moment, but I'm not quite sure how much I've got left. So I've just got to wait and see at the moment. Oh, okay, we missed one of them. That's cool, but one is less than 4. Boom. So, yeah, sometimes it is hard to keep track when you're just teleporting around everywhere, but the combat, as I said, the combat's pretty simple. You've basically got square is just your slash. Triangle is a harder attack and you can charge it up. You want to mix up between square and triangle attacks because the purple bar that I've got down the bottom there, that's my that's basically my psychokinesis bar, and that's, as you can see, there you go, see that runs down. So what I've got to do in order to build it up is, as Huso mentioned from his playthrough of it, from his play test or demo event, is okay, yep, I'm gonna use that, is getting in there and mixing it up with melee combat, because that's what'll build it up. So you just sort of end up mixing up your combos. So, because I got hit, I got knocked down, but if I hadn't, then I could have kept going for a little while there. Thankfully, it does have a lock on, so it makes it a lot easier to keep track of what you're doing and who you're attacking, especially as they move. So there are humans that you do end up fighting as well, but they are laughably easy. You know, these are people that aren't cut out to be in the OSF. So you so like they basically use conventional guns and stuff, and yeah, I just come in with my sword and annihilate them without any problems whatsoever. So there are little mini side quests as well. It occurs to me, I'm going to move from that. But they're very much just give you sort of objectives. It's not like, you know, fetch quests. It's more like just, you know, situational objectives. Like that one was kill a certain type of enemy while in brain drive, which, you know, it can be a challenge because you've got to get your level up there and find those enemies, because I suppose that brings it to one of the few faults that I have with the combat here, in that you can't actually you can't control when you activate the brain drive. I would much rather have control of that, even if it gave me less time to do it, because then, you know, I'd be able to use it in the situation. See, it's just gone and activated now, and I've got no control over it, you know. And if you're just in one of those, because it just builds up consistently as you're playing through the map, you know, it could end up triggering when you're fighting a bunch of, you know, worthless tiny runts that are just, you know, you can take out easily anyway. Ah, okay, so let's go brain drive again. Again, it's, you know, against these things, which makes it pretty useless. You know, a bit of a waste and a bit of overkill, but I want to show you one of the abilities that you've got when you use this. So, and if you see down at the bottom, just next to my health bar, it's got a countdown timer. But I can do this and boom, grab everything around and just drop it on the thing. Oh, Okay, so something hit me and it threw me off. That's the one downside to using that bit. You've got to be able to actually... You need a little bit of time to charge up. So when you're fighting these things, it's not too bad. When you're fighting, say, other OSF soldiers, it can be a challenge sometimes. And I find it sometimes a bit better off just doing the regular attacks to take them out. Alright. How far through this are we? Alright. Aha. So we're nearly at the world transition. Pick these things up.
This is pretty rare.
So, alright, I might leave it there, guys, because, you know, I don't want to go spoiling anything from the storyline. So I just wanted to make this video, show you guys a bit of the combat and how the powers work, and explain a little bit about it. Hope you've enjoyed it. My review for Scarlet Nexus will also be popping up on player2.net.au, and actually, hang on. Let's press pause on that goodbye, because am I about to get a big boss fight? No, I'm not. Oh, I thought I was going to get to fight something of a decent size and stature, but no. That was very anticlimactical, that was. Damn. Alright, we're back into the open air again. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and yeah, keep like, subscribe, and keep watching the Player 2 channel for more, hopefully, awesome content. Thanks, guys. See ya. Ladies and gentlemen, I certainly hope you have enjoyed this video. Once again, my name is Shaun. You can find me on Twitter at ShaunHubP2. You can also find all of my work here on player2.net.au. As you can see on the screen, you can find us on Twitter at player2au, and we do also have a Patreon, which helps to keep the site running and allows us to pump out the content that we all love to do, and and basically keep us going. So any help there is appreciated. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, all of that YouTube stuff, and I'll see you next time.